Welcome to Lake Show today. From the bastards who brought you Daytime Lake Show. But the cool thing about Lake Show today is that we're going mostly talk about things that happened yesterday. Bringing you NBA news with a purple and gold twist, the latest in Lakerland. Injuries, wins, losses, inevitable trade rumors, and if we're lucky, some locker room drama. The Buckle Up folks enjoy the sunshine. Like Dr. Buss, once while he was wearing a kilt in Scotland, used to say, "It's showtime, bitches."
What's up? You guys know the vibes. Welcome to Lake Show today, November 15th. It's November, but the NBA is popping like a motherfucker. Shout out to everyone that's in here that continue to support PGM and especially what we're doing here in PGM's Fan Cave. We truly appreciate you guys. You guys know me, I'm Born Rebel, aka Zen. And I got my PGM brother, KB, in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Just maintaining, bro. Maintaining and just glad to have a good day. Glad to have a job, bro.
There you go. Give thanks for that. Shout out to folks that are in here. Hey, to the folks that are in here, if you haven't already, please. We shared the tweet here in the playback chat. Please retweet it. Yeah, please retweet it. Doesn't cost you a thing. It's real fast. And the only thing it can do is help us. It will never hurt us. But look, we got a W last night. We also got a game today. There's lots of things to go to talk about. There's, there was, I was about to say something foul. There was a little scuffle up in the Bay Area. I was about to say something foul, but I'm not trying to get us canceled. But look, there was a lot of stuff going on in the NBA last night. Let's start getting into it. Because last night we had a total of 10 games. So yeah. Let's get into this. First game up last night these are all in-season tournament games, by the way, folks. But first game last night was the 76ers. I like that court. I know I'm in the minority, but I like that court. I like how it was, I like how it's designed. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Look, 76ers versus Pacers. Pacers been one of those fun, surprising teams in the Eastern Conference. They are playing fast. They are a high-scoring team. Halliburton, look, I've been saying that he's like Andre Miller 2.0. If you guys remember Andre Miller, he's like a true point guard. But Pacers won, giving 76ers their second loss of the season. Sixers are now 8-2. Pacers are now 7-4. Toppin had 27. Halliburton had 33 and 15. 33 points, 15 assists, 7 rebounds. Bruce Brown had 14. Miles Turner had 17. He also fouled out. Buddy Hield, he didn't do shit last night. Why is this shit freezing?
Probably just still catching up. It's probably lagging, buffering a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully we can get out of that.
I'll say if not, we're still talking about it
though. But anyway, yeah. On the 76er side, Tobias Harris had 22. Covington didn't do shit. Embiid playing like an MVP frontrunner. He had 39 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. Maxey had 27. Melton had 30. They still lost. Morris didn't do shit. Patrick Beverly, which is being himself, he had a whopping 2 points and 5 fouls. KB, what was your thoughts on this game, man?
Pretty good from Embiid. He is having a monster of a season. But the Pacers, man, Halliburton's just been looking like a goddamn point. I ain't gonna call him a point god, but point guard, bro. He's been balling out. Doing his thing. Good win for them. They need that to get up in the rankings in the East. I think they're already going to make the playoffs, but they look like an interesting team coming together. Matherin's doing his thing right next to Halliburton, so it's looking pretty good. And I forgot to mention Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown's a very big acquisition for that team. So nice.
Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy because you ever it's like Bruce Brown's like one of those relationships like obviously between him and the Nuggets where they parted ways, but both sides were better. Like the Nuggets are rolling without him. He's also doing well without them. But I did come across something on the timeline right before we started. About Kelly Oubre. It potentially could be another Juicy Smollett situation. They're saying they have no evidence. They have no evidence of the accident. There's no footage of all surveillance in that area. There's no footage of him getting hit. So based upon that's what Dunk Central tweeted, from a third party source. We'll see how it plays out. Now we do know he got fucked up. Now,
how he got fucked up is the question.
Did he fuck someone's woman? See, that's a question. Because I'm just saying, it's like 10:30 at night. Happen at night.
Nothing good happens after 12 a.m.
Not too far. Yep. Yeah. It's late night. You're not too far from your house. Sounds like, I'm just speculating. I know it's a nasty speculation, folks. I know it's nasty. I'm not saying it happened. I don't know shit. They didn't say he was robbed. They did not say he was robbed. But yeah. Let's go to the next game. Because like I said, it was 9 other games besides the Lakers. Miami Heat won over Charlotte Hornets. I like these courts. Miami won 111-105. Heat's now 7-4. Charlotte's 3-7. Butler had 32. Bam had 21. Robinson had 18. They're still without Tyler Hero. Jaime. Well, how do you pronounce his name? Jaquez? Jaime Jaquez. How do you pronounce his name? Jaquez. Jaime Jaquez. Yeah, he rookie off the bench had 17 points. They won 111-105. But PJ Washington had 32. LaMelo had 28 points, 11 assists. He shot 9 for 26. That's very little baller of him. Yeah, I didn't do well. The Heat, they're just going to beat themselves. Man. This is who they are. They're just kind of, Jimmy Butler, he had a great game. And we already know they're just on cruise control. Some
people are actually saying about the Heat, Zen, that they might make it to the Eastern Conference Finals again.
You know what? I could see them making the Eastern Conference Finals just off of process of elimination because we know especially it all depends if they get that right seed because if you have if you have, was it Bucks, Sixers, Celtics, if two of those teams out of those three teams, if two of them meet up in the second round, and you only have to go through, and the Heat only have to go through one of those teams, and you kind of catch them slipping, yeah, that becomes a much easier pathway to get to the conference finals. So, you know, we'll see. It's not out of the realm. It's not out of the realm because you can kind of, at this point, you can put money saying that Jimmy Butler is going to turn into a top 5 player during the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of put money on it at this point.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's out of the realm at all. Next game up, we got Magic and Brooklyn. Fuck Ben Simmons. Fuck Ben Simmons. Fuck Ben Simmons. Brooklyn won 4-1-4. Orlando, they're 5-5. Brooklyn, fucking sad. Brooklyn, they're 6-5. Just interesting. Okay. Paulo Banchero had 19. Franz Wagner had 21. Suggs had 10. Other Wagner had 10. Cole Anthony had 10. Joe Ingles had 11. On the Brooklyn side, Cam Johnson had 20. Dinwiddie had 29. Bridges had 21. Royce O'Neal had 13 off the bench. Sharp had 11 off the bench. Former Laker Lonnie Walker, the fourth, had 11. Shot 3 for 6 from 3. Brooklyn, I think they're going to crash. I don't see them as a playoff team this year.
Oh, damn.
But, 6-5, I think that's better than a lot of people anticipated. I don't see them as a playoff team.
Okay.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
No, I'm asking you. You see him as a playoff team. Okay. And then what? Ben Simmons, he's out. They say he's out for some time with some type of nerve impairment or whatever.
Mm-hmm. They don't need him. To be honest, they don't need him.
Fuck Ben Simmons. That's it. That's my assessment. Fuck Ben Simmons. Let's get to what was the next game? No. Oh, here we go. Trailblazers Jazz. Jazz won 115-99. They're 4-7. Trailblazers. Nope, I didn't hit it.
Was there ever a doubt?
Trailblazers are 3-7. No, I don't think there was ever a doubt. I'm surprised to see the Jazz at 4-7. They did get off to a great start last year, but dominating. He had 22 and 10. Yeah, I'm surprised to see him at 4-7. They got a decent squad, but it's still early. Shaden Sharp had 17. Jeremy Grant, he had 26. I think he'll be traded. He'll be traded by deadline. There's no need for him on this squad. There's no need for his salary on this squad. I even think DeAndre Ayton is going to be gone too.
Hey, got a spot for him with the Lakers.
There's no. How would we make that work?
No, I'm just saying if we could, he'd be fine next to AD.
Yeah, he would be fine next to AD. He would be great next to AD. Would he be able to? Would he completely buy in?
I think he would.
I'm not sure of that.
No, I'm saying it's the same scenario with Cam Reddish, man. He has talent. He just hasn't been able to flourish. That's it.
Yeah, but this is the issue. This is why if he wasn't able to flourish and and complement all the guards that's in Phoenix, then how is he going to feel that he could be able to flourish next to AD?
So, question: who's a better leader, LeBron James, KD.
LeBron.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, but
That's it.
how long is LeBron going to be around for?
No, it's very true. I even think AD is a better leader than KD. That's it. Like that's
Who?
how AD is a better leader than KD. Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's, you know what? It's such a low bar that like
Mhm.
saying someone's a better leader than KD, it's such a
Mhm.
low bar that it's like it's not saying much. Shit, I would say Austin Reeves is a better leader than KD. I mean
God
AD
damn, bro. What the fuck? You doing?
and KD.
You
Yeah,
so
it's such a low bar. It's such a low bar.
you are so
But
nasty.
what on the Jazz side? Hey, I'm just saying, man. Call it how I see it. Jordan Clarkson had 30.
Bro, even him said
Markkanen
you
had
wild,
21.
bro.
Look, it's just, I'm just saying. Sexton had 13. Olynyk had 12.
Mhm.
George had 15. Collins had 14. Yeah, so Utah, they got the win. Even though I hate most things about Utah, because there are some dope things in Utah, this court, gotta give it to them. I like this court. Look, I think these courts need to stay. I think
Oh.
these courts need to stay. Yes, these courts need to stay. Like, like it gives it a different feel. Like all the courts look the same, minus the border, like the paint around the court, and then
Mhm.
also the whatever big logo, team logo at
Mhm.
center court. Just saying, like
I
I
just take
like
you
it. I think it
for
needs to stay.
I just took you for somebody of you know what I mean, of an old school guy. So I thought you like, Lakers original court. So that's
No,
all.
I like these courts. No, Evan is the one that hates color.
Oh
So,
my God.
yeah. Let's see. Next game up, Hawks versus Detroit. Fuck Trae Young. Yeah, fuck Trae Young. Hawks won 126 to 120. They beat the Pistons, who are 2-10. Atlanta's now 6-4. Hunter had 16. Johnson had 16. Murray had 32. Oh, Trae Young
Damn
did
right.
not play. Capella
Yeah, he was
had
hurt.
8
He
and
was hurt.
8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hopefully he can fix his shot. Sadiq Bey had
Bruh.
19. On Detroit side, 22 for Bagley. Thompson had 21. Cunningham didn't do shit. He had 9 and 12 assists. Shot like shit. It was a competitive game. Detroit had 7 players in double digits. They're playing hard. They're being competitive. We're going to see them when we go to have our East Coast road trip.
That's gonna be a battle.
So
It's gonna be a battle.
yeah, it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle.
And right when he gonna be able to, I
Hopefully.
guarantee his shot gonna be fixed by the time we play him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Watch.
Oh yeah, of course. We know how that goes. We know how that goes. Lakers are a +10 to everyone's attributes. This was a good game. We watched this last night in playback. This was a good game right here. Mavericks, Pelicans. Pelicans whooped that ass. It was in New Orleans. Look, this graveyard, they're calling it the graveyard courts. And I guess the jerseys are glow in the dark for the Pelicans. I like it. That's like some straight authentic, like New Orleans, like voodoo vibe, nightlife vibe, bayou, type of vibe. I love it. I love the energy.
Excited.
Love the authenticity. No, I love it. Look, New Orleans is dope. New Orleans is a dope city. Like I love New Orleans.
Never been.
Oh man, you gotta go. Muggy like a motherfucker in the summer, but New Orleans, oh man.
You know what? That's why I want to go, because it's muggy. That's why.
Ugh, nasty. I can like that. No, but New Orleans, that food will. Man, I could move down to New Orleans just for the food. Now, being 40
Oh.
feet below sea level, I'm good.
Man.
What, Dallas? Grant Williams had 10. Lively didn't do shit. He had 4 points, 9 rebounds. Kyrie had 17, 6 for 13 overall. Luka had 16, 5 for 16 overall. Tim Hardaway Jr. had 17. His pops is better. Zion had 19, 5 and 7. He shot 8 for 15. Ingram had 25. Jones had 19. Marshall had 16 off the bench. Hawkins, the rookie Hawkins, 25. He had shot 8 for 17 overall, 5 for 12 from 3. New Orleans are 5 and 6. Dallas is 8 and 3. It's gonna be. I think New Orleans is gonna be interesting because it's like a group effort. They're still without McCollum. One thing I'm paying attention to is the thing that Zion said a couple nights ago, where, if you watch that press conference, he was like trying not to say something, but he was like, yo, I'm just doing my best to buy in, and, I'm kind of, I'm on the back burner right now, and whole bunch of little bullshit. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Obviously, he got paid the Supermax. He got his money.
No sympathy.
I guess I have no sympathy just because of for the reason why is that, first of all, like, come on, man.
I know.
Like, anytime I see Zion run up the court, I just want to say wobbly, wobbly, drop it like it's hot. Like, the man has like seriously, he needs to lose 15 pounds. All right, he has like the man has cakes. Like, I don't know how else to put it. He can lose 15 pounds. Zion could legit lose 15. And the fact that this franchise has been patient with him since he got drafted, between injuries, and let's be honest, his lack of conditioning, the nutrition, you can just tell. I'm a big dude myself, and I know I can tell when someone been eating too much ho-hos. And just saying. They've been patient with him. They've been patient with him. The team, they're finally healthy-ish. Obviously, they're waiting back for McCollum, but they're playing well. They're competitive. They're 5 and 6. Ingram is back, and it's just like, yo, fam, you still out of shape. Like, you should talk once you're in your best possible shape and you have played 20 games in your best possible shape. That's when you should start talking. But to start talking shit now, it's a lack of maturity. It's a lack of maturity.
Was he talking shit, or was he just expressing how he's feeling?
Okay, look, here's the thing. And I've learned this from women. Because, one thing women don't like is when you dismiss their feelings. Okay. So I'm going to, like I have said many times to the person I'm in a relationship with, your feelings are valid. His feelings are valid. But it's just like, yo, be mindful. Be mindful. Because you are entitled to express your feelings. But people are entitled to react to what you say. And it's just like, yo, think before you speak. Yo, this organization been with me. They've been patient with me. I've wasted about 3 to 4 years so far. They still gave me the bag, right? And I'm still playing. Like, there's no way anyone could tell me when they see Zion on the court that he's not at least 15 pounds overweight. And I'm not, obviously, a big part of his game is that power. But come on, folks. Even Charles Barkley, who known as like playing with some extra weight, look at him in his prime. He was not as big as Zion. So that shit's a joke. That's just a joke. But folks, let's have some fun right now because we know what happened last night with the Clippers. All right. Last night, folks. The fucking Clippers. The fucking Clippers. They keep on clipping. They went to Denver last night hoping for a win, and they got a loss. I'm not going to do this one as fast. KB, Denver won 111 to 108. It went down, Paul George. First of all, that final three that got wedged, that's just if you ever want to sum up the Clippers, that's them right there.
Damn.
Like they go in it with good intentions, they mean well, but that's the Clippers. Paul George, he had 35. He shot 4 for 11 from 3, 13 for 26 overall. So he shot 50% overall, 7 rebounds. Kawhi Leonard, 15 points, shot 5 for 14. Zubac had 9 and 13. Westbrook had 8, shot 4 for 12, had 6 rebounds. James Harden, 21 points, 7 for 15, 3 for 8 from 3. So from your, only thing that stands out to me is Kawhi Leonard. Everyone knows how lethal he is. Obviously, he didn't have the best of shooting nights, but for him to have less shots in the game than James Harden, it's like, where's that balance? Because I would always say, out of those 4 players, Kawhi Leonard is the best player. So PJ Tucker had 6 off the bench. Norman Powell had 14. They only played 8. It seems that, from based upon reports and stuff that I've seen on the timeline today, it seems that Bones Highland was informed, and I think you put that tweet in one of the group chats, KB.
Say again?
Bones Highland is not going to be in the rotation moving forward.
Right.
Bones Highland, yeah, he's not going to be in the rotation moving forward.
Yep.
Let's get to that in a second, because I want to talk about like the news about Daniel Theis. On Denver side, Aaron Gordon had 20. Jokic, he just does what he does. 32, 16 rebounds, 9 assists. He had a poor shooting night, 8 for 23 overall, and 2 for 7 from 3. Could you imagine just having a shitty 32 and 16 game?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Best player in the league, folks, and he doesn't run. He doesn't jump. Yeah. Unbelievable. As much as they talk about the NBA, all the players are so athletic, the fact that the best player in the league doesn't run, doesn't jump, I just think that's unbelievable. I think he's the most fascinating person in sports. But look, KB, what was your thoughts on the game? And I want to ask you about this whole thing with Daniel Theis and where you see the Clippers moving forward.
Okay, let me answer that. And also I want to say, what's going on, Mr. Playoff? I see you, man. What's up? When it comes down to, oh man,
what's up, PGM?
They've just been looking. Yeah, I don't know. It's with the Clippers. You would have thought they'd win this game the way they were playing, but it just looked like Paul George gassed out at the end. So, but yeah, one thing I would say about them is they're definitely, once they get it together, they're gonna look deadly. But as of now, they're just looking like a fucking a puzzle that can't be put together yet.
Absolutely. Playoff, what's your thoughts on the Clippers so far?
I think it's the same story, repeating itself. Every year we hear about, health and, if they're healthy and all these things that kind of matter. And, they come into this year and, Kawhi's coming off of his injury, as is Paul George. Everybody's thinking, the James Harden trade is going to be inevitable and how much that's going to add to their team and how scary they're going to be. And, so far it's just been an absolute disaster. And so it's like you're trying to have your cake and eat it too. It's like they're always missing something. They're always missing a piece. Like when Russ got bought out, he was the perfect piece for them. They're finally going to have a point guard that can really, um, take PG and Kawhi's game to another level and put them in spot advantageous spots. And we saw how last season ended, unfortunately, with the injuries and all that stuff. But I mean, 0-6 since James Harden became a Clipper. It's just it's wild. Um, so yeah, man, the Clippers are gonna clip. That's really the story.
Clippers are going to clip. You know what I want to do? I want to play this video of the final shot of Paul George, that 3-point shot. I want to play this video. Oh, come on, YouTube.
Oh, commercial?
YouTube. Come on, don't do this. No, it's not commercial. It's just
Here we go.
Not co-op. Here it is.
George Caldwell Pope is on him. Paul George, this could tie it.
You know what I love the most about that video? I love the thud. I love the thud sound of when it wedged.
Yeah.
Look, wait, look. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Listen. No. Here it comes. Listen. You hear it?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, maybe you don't hear it because I have the headset.
I heard it.
Even Reggie Miller laughed. That's just funny. That's just funny. But look, I want to ask you guys this whole thing with Daniel Theis getting bought out by the Pacers, and said to be signing with the Clippers. He clears waivers on Friday. What do you think of that?
I look at that as being a good signing from what they need. They needed more bigs. I mean, he's not a big, but he's a floor spacing big. So I think that'll definitely play Zubac off the floor a lot more. But I think that's a good signing for them because that's gonna, once they start get going, he's gonna contribute in a big way, I think.
What about you, Playoff?
What team is he on currently? He's about
Pacers.
To get bought out.
He's on Pacers. He's getting bought out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Theis, and I'm sorry, I think it's Theis actually, Daniel Theis, but
Theis. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like Theis was the best version of himself when he played for the Celtics, and I think since he's left the Celtics, it just hasn't looked the same for him. I don't even think he's in the rotation at all, which is why they're considering buying him out. And so it's like, what we always hear is that buyout players don't really have that much of an impact on a team. So I think he checks off a couple of boxes for them, like KB just said, as far as being a floor spacing big, but there are deficiencies in his game as well. And so, I don't think it'll really make a huge difference for them. I mean, and it's so funny because it's like, and I guess, it's like the night to night, people love players, people hate players, kind of depending on how they play. But for the most part, I've always heard Clippers fans talk pretty highly about Zubac. So it's interesting to see, the talk kind of swing to the other side. And, now they need, additional depth and, a floor spacing big and all that stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how it works out.
Hey, Zen, do you want me to bring up Bleacher Dave when we talk about the Warriors?
Oh, yeah, because we're about to get to him.
Hey, because I want to hear this bail.
Let's hear this bail. But wait, the Warriors. Yeah, wait now, folks. The Warriors did. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. We got to get to the Warriors. Thunders and Spurs. I don't really have much to say.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say on this game except
La cheat code underachieved.
Thunder beat the shit out of the Spurs. La cheat code was Leshitty last night. He had 8 points, 14 rebounds, shot 4 for 14 overall. And obviously, this was a big matchup between, the hype was matching up against him and Holmgren. The funny thing is, I watched a good part of this game. They didn't match up against each other that much. They really didn't. I think you saw Holmgren match up against Wemby when defensively. Like you saw Holmgren more good right here. Here's a play that you see, but they weren't really matched up that much. Wemby definitely didn't really guard him on defense. I found it a little disappointing, but look, they're in different roles. Chet Holmgren, they're not building the franchise around him. It's not his squad. Wemby, they're ultimately going to do that. I firmly believe, and I know a lot of folks think it's hyperbole, I think this is going to be a nice matchup for the next 10 years, pending that they stay healthy. But look, Spurs are 3-8. They started off hot. I think at one point they were 3-1. They've kind of went on a little tumble since those two Phoenix games. But they're learning and growing. OKC 7-4. Solid squad. SGA had 28. Giddey had 18. Holmgren had 9 and 7. So yeah, let's but look, let's get to the fun. Let's get to the fun. Now we know what happens when the Warriors lose.
Yep. Let's get to that WWE match. There you go.
We know what happens.
I hope this works better than the last poverty sound clip you had.
Deep breath. Be fine. Don't worry.
I would talk shit to you, but you might want to choke me.
Come here and stand over here.
Something tells me Draymond would have benefited from Catholic school.
Bruh.
Because that fool needs to find Jesus. Such a heathen, man.
You know how much repressed aggression comes from going to Catholic school? Getting beat by nuns?
I don't think that still happens, Bleach. What you mean?
Well, no, a lot of things happen in Catholic schools.
Hell, I got paddled in public school.
Exactly, but I don't think they get paddled in Catholic school anymore. Happy day.
Yep. I wish Tony was here.
Can we just come on? We get it.
Zen, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Just pause it, bro. We get it. We got it.
Okay, let's get. Okay, let's. Okay,
Zen was about to play the whole
Enough
thing.
trolling. Enough
He was
trolling.
about to play the whole
Sorry,
thing.
you're right. Enough trolling, folks.
All right.
Enough
All right.
All right,
trolling.
so for the record, I don't duck no smoke. I came here so you can all take your shots. Go ahead and have fun.
Millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Oh shit. What were you saying, Bleach? My bad. We cut you off.
See how it is? I don't.
Zen.
I'm not competing with that shit.
Now,
You see, I'm here.
This-
I don't duck no smoke. I
this-
showed up.
this
I give
poverty
you y'all,
franchise.
you take my jokes. I'm here for yours. To have at it.
All right. For sure. Go ahead, Jen.
Absolutely, we are here to have some fun. Now, we don't even have to go far into the game. We can just look at it right now.
You just go play the play. Get off me. Oh, there goes Girl Bear.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Yep. Warriors lost last night at home, 101-104. They are now 6-6. They lost to the Minnesota Timberwolves twice in a row at home. Just saying. Minnesota's 8-2. McDaniels, he played 2 minutes. Why? Because Klay Thompson decided to start some shit.
What?
Gobert had 9 points. Gobert had 9 points, 13 rebounds, and a bruise across his neck. He shot 2 for 8 because he was choked in the game. I'm surprised that he was even willing to even play basketball
Should have
in
tapped
that
out.
unsafe environment.
Should have
Yeah,
tapped
he
out.
should have
Oh
tapped
god.
out like Carl Anthony Towns. Carl Anthony Towns, who witnessed a crime. Carl Anthony Towns, who witnessed a crime, had 33 points, 11 rebounds. He shot 12 for 26 overall, 5 for 12. I got some smoke for Carl Anthony Towns. There's a reason why I call him the 7-foot little spoon, because when all that shit was going down, he didn't do shit. He made sure he was behind everyone. He made sure he was behind Draymond. He didn't try to grab Draymond while he was choking his boy. It's just like, yo, man, man. Conley had 13. Anthony Edwards had 20. Naz Reid had 10 off the bench. On the Warrior side, Draymond played 2 minutes. Why? Because he got himself ejected. Klay Thompson played 2 minutes. Why? Because he wanted to start some shit. Chris Paul had 15 points. He was in the starting lineup. Obviously, it was no Steph Curry. Wiggins didn't do shit. He had 9. He had 5 fouls, 1 for 7 from 3, 4 for 15 overall, 7 rebounds. Kuminga really didn't do shit, had 5 points. Looney had 2 and 12. GP2 had 7. Moody had 11 off the bench. Pods 23. It's sad that it takes Steph Curry not to play for two guys to score at least 21 points. But yeah. Obviously there's a lot to talk about with this game, and yes, folks, we are getting into the Lakers in a minute.
Boring.
But
Damn.
yes, look, there was no brawls. There was no brawl. So compared to your game, ours was very boring. Bleacher Dave, the floor is yours, fam. What happened last night? How are you going to sugarcoat this?
So let's go backwards. The collapse, the Warriors' defensive collapse on that last possession to go have everybody go contest and Anthony Edwards 2, which would only give him a 3-point lead, to give up a wide open practice 3 to Mike Conley, which put the game out of reach, is the biggest fuck up of the day. That was it. That's just a massive ass brain cramp. Second worst thing, Chris Paul turning into Ben Simmons is disgusting, and I'm wondering, can he even play anymore? I mean, he rejected 2 layups. Well, he rejected 1 clear layup because Rudy Gobert is not even playing him to shoot, even at the backboard. He's playing him to pass. And he turned 1, threw it away, threw it behind him, an open layup, threw it behind him. It's the Ben Simmons play. And turned that into a fast break going the other way. And then the one he pitched out in the corner for Saric, which Rudy blocked because he knows that Chris Paul isn't going to shoot, and he's already moving to defend the outside shot, even though he's at the rim. And then, of course, Chris Paul rejected mid-range jumper. That killed them. They had a chance to win the most inspiring game of the season for the Warriors with these young dudes in there. Podziemski was fucking brilliant. You know, he was having his 3/4 of Linsanity moment, and that stupid thing he hit, and that 3 he hit was crazy. Saric was out of his mind. You know, everybody was fired up from the fight and no Steph and, you know, being the underdogs. But, you know, you kind of figure that the Wolves are going to track them down. But for them to be there and actually have a lead inside 2 minutes, they absolutely had to win that game. They're in trouble. The inability, you know, Wiggins, without the offensive leadership in that kind of situation, where did he go? He disappeared. This is unacceptable. Kuminga, package his ass up. If you can't exert some kind of force and presence in a game like that, what are you here for? This is win now mode. As intriguing as he is and athletic he is, it's win now mode. They need to package all these dudes up and go make a trade and get somebody to contend. Because as long as you got Steph Curry, you got a shot at the championship. Now, let's get to what everybody's talking about. Clearly, Draymond Green and Rudy Gobert ain't like each other for a long time. And if you see the grin on Draymond's face when he got the chokehold of that man and is dragging him backward. It's like, I've been waiting for this for a long time. All that slick talk you've been doing, boy, yeah, take this now. And so I love that part of it. It's a dumb thing. It's going to get he's going to get a suspension. It's going to hurt the team at a time when they are in a losing streak, in a funk, or stumbling. It's going to hurt the Warriors all season. No two ways about it. It's a dumb and crazy thing, but it's oddly satisfying. That's the kind of dude I want on my team. That's the kind of dude I want to have for my friend out here in Oakland. I love it. It's sag nasty at its nastiest. And Rudy Gobert, all that slick talk that you've been doing, here's what you got. And he didn't have the courage to stand up for himself and fight back. It is gross and it is disgusting. And the Twin Towers for Minnesota, they done both got punked. Come on, y'all. You got to do better. You got to do better. Stand up and be a man. Now, this crazy thing that Justin McDaniel started by grabbing, so Clay.
Jaden,
Justin, the handbreaker, whoever the hell he is. He breaks his own hand. Now he's starting some more trash. So, Clay is boxing him out with an open.
My hand is up after you.
Probably illegal. Yeah, but so what? You just go down court and play basketball. For McDaniel to precipitate this incident by grabbing Clay's hand and clutching it to his chest so Clay couldn't get away while reaching out and grabbing Clay's jersey and touring him around to such an extent that he tore his jersey, there's no way Clay should have gotten kicked out. The two dudes that should have gotten kicked out of this thing are McDaniels and Draymond. And Draymond's going to get a healthy suspension. Oh, my gosh, if they can keep it to 3 games,
what do you think
that would be amazing.
What do you think the suspension will be, and what do you think it should be?
Wow, those are good questions. And so I've been listening around today. Man, if they can keep it to 3 to 5 games, I would be thankful. Oh
wrong
my God.
Go. That is wrong. Nope.
Oh my God, don't let it get to 10. 3 to 5 games.
That shit gonna be 10. It's gonna be 10.
No.
Yeah, that's what Jason Williams said this morning.
It's gonna be 10. Do you want to know why?
He's biased against the Warriors, and they want.
No.
You know that.
No. Bleach. It's not that. It's the fact that Draymond Green was choking him, and what Gobert did, what might have been a bitch move, but it was a smart move on national television wise.
Flopper.
Because exactly, he acted it out. And he took it a little further when he put his hands up and said, "I'm not doing shit."
Hands up in the air.
Yep, that's how you know. That's when it was a wrap for. I already knew it was a wrap for Draymond Green after that. So when that happened, that's why I think it's gonna be 10. That's why I think it's gonna be 10.
Choked out on national TV, and you throw your hands up in the air. Fight back.
No reason to. Not if that's gonna get him kicked out. Not if that's gonna get Draymond Green suspended. So he did the Lord's work for his team. But when it comes down
lawyer
to
ball, that's some more LeBron shit. See, this is
I know
kind of LeBron shit.
I know. Look, so when it comes to Clay, I don't know what Clay thought he was doing, but Clay ain't hard, and he not like that.
Right,
so
exactly.
when Clay grabbed Jaden McDaniel's freaking jersey, Jaden McDaniel did the right thing. I would have picked up if this was actual basketball we playing right now. I would have picked up Klay Thompson. I would have dropped him, and I would have been like, "Dog, you're not grabbing me like that. You're not doing that." Because the way that Clay grabbed him, Clay was like, he just took him by the chest.
Hang on, let's interrogate this for a minute. Just think about what you just said. Clay is not that dude.
No.
Clay doesn't grab a fistful to somebody.
Dog, hey,
like
Zen,
that.
rewind that, bro. The way Clay grabbed him by the jersey, Clay thought he was doing something. No.
Open hand. He's got an open hand trying to push him off from trying to pursue a rebound.
Hold on, that's an open Bleach. That is not an open hand.
We're going to slow this down.
That is not an open hand, Bleach.
Go where it starts. He's got an open hand on his upper chest.
All right, here we go. We have this on slow mo.
All right.
Let him disengage.
Why did he grab his jersey?
Right there.
Why did he grab it?
See, now Clay is trying to get away. And Draymond,
they're both grabbing each other. They're both grabbing each other.
Zen. Who grabbed who first?
Grabbed him. And then
Zen, who grabbed who first? Who grabbed who first?
Oh, Clay started it.
Exactly.
Exactly. Clay had an open hand. That's basketball.
Wait, hold
on.
That
wasn't open. That was not open hand.
Wait.
It's an open hand.
Okay, we're playing. Look.
That's open.
Man, I can't
Can
see
I?
that little tiny ass damn
Go ahead,
screen.
Can I?
playoff. My bad. Go ahead.
I just.
Hold on,
I
hold
I
watched
on.
it.
just.
You
This
know,
is what
we
I'm gonna do.
started
Wait, hold on.
watching
I'm
this
gonna make the
nonstop
screen
since
larger.
yesterday.
All right, please do, bro. I'm
I,
trying to.
I just need to ask Bleacher Dave a question
All
after
right.
I finish
Well,
evaluating that.
I got Antonio
Yeah, go ahead,
McDaniels,
playoff.
the Pelicans announcer, agrees with me. It's an open hand, and it's a
Like
basketball move.
when Warrior fan, like
See right
y'all
here,
are
it's an open hand. That's an open
y'all are
hand.
y'all are y'all are an unserious fan base, bro.
Uh
And
oh.
it's like y'all let this man just do whatever he wants to do. Nobody in the front office stands up to him. He clearly doesn't recognize Steph as a leader because he doesn't. What do you mean? If he actually cares, like, is he more important on the court or off the court?
Certainly, he's got to be on the court, right?
Exactly. So clearly he doesn't realize the importance of that as much as other people do. So he does not care about other people's opinion on the team. He just does whatever he wants to do. So at what point, like, and clearly the front office isn't going to do it, but at what point does the fan base actually hold him accountable for doing this stupid stuff repeatedly?
So let me answer that question.
Good
The
question.
idea that a fan base can hold a player or a franchise responsible is ridiculous. I don't.
No, I mean
I don't
not
talk
in
to Draymond.
reality.
I can't
Not
hold
in
him
reality.
accountable.
Can y'all hold him accountable? No, but the words y'all are
Right.
saying in response to his actions, they just don't make sense because
What?
it's like I hear the coach Kerr, you know, bail for Draymond, bail for
Very
Draymond,
true.
bail for Draymond.
That's his job.
I hear the
Oh,
fans.
hell
the
no.
fans. I hear no. The job of a coach is to also hold a player accountable. At some point,
Exactly.
he's
There
gonna
you
say,
go.
So external, internal. You know,
Oh.
you talk about you come and talk about
Okay.
somebody in my family. I'm gonna defend
So do
you.
y'all really think? Do you really think conversations are happening behind the scenes where Draymond
No.
is being held accountable? Do you really think that?
Do you
I
remember? Of course. Do you remember
No, it's not.
Draymond
He
and Kerr?
the
Do you
story
remember
came
Draymond?
out.
Wait,
He
do you remember Draymond and Kerr having a big ass argument in the locker room in OKC that got overheard?
no.
Yes.
Clearly.
Yeah, I remember
Clearly.
that. I remember that.
What I care
So
about
what's
more.
public and what's private is
Mhm.
different. Nobody has to.
So, Bleak.
Look, Draymond is at an age and stage in his life and his career. Nobody has to tell Draymond he's fucking up. Draymond knows he's fucking
He's
up.
been
Age
doing
and
this his whole
stage.
career, though.
It's
Exactly.
how
He has.
It's how he
He's been doing this his
overachieves.
whole career.
Here's a dude with limited athletic ability who's able to overachieve and win 4 championships. Why? Because he's able to
Bleach.
pump himself up and play with so much fire and emotion
Oh
and be
my
on the
God.
edge. Clearly, that's what he needs to do.
So,
You got to
Bleacher
take it
Dave.
there with
So
the
that's
public.
basically what you're doing. You're literally advocating for what he did and why he did it.
Well, and again, I gotta split it. You know, as just a random ass dude, I love to see Rudy Gobert get choked out, especially when
God.
Draymond is grinning like
So why doesn't he deserve to get 10 games for that? You deserve to get 10 games. You know what you're doing.
It's bad for ball, right? It's bad for ball.
No, it is not.
It's bad for the team. It's bad for his brothers. But was it personally satisfying to see Rudy Gobert get drugged? Man, it was very personally satisfying. It only could have gotten better if he really would have just tapped out. I was really hoping that Draymond was gonna put the screws in him and make him tap out. But I can't really say that publicly.
Zen, is this recorded, bro? Bruh.
Yeah.
I can't say that publicly.
No. It's already recorded. This is recorded. So I don't know what you're doing. But when it comes down to what Draymond just did, and did you guys just hear what Playoff just said? It don't matter what Kerr does. I really wish Kerr would have called Draymond out saying that was dumb to do. That was just stupid. Because it don't matter if he calls him stupid outside of the locker room or in the locker room. It don't matter. A real coach or a coach I'm used to is calling me out regardless if I'm right or wrong. It don't matter if it's in front of cameras or in the background. It don't matter. When you're wrong, you're wrong. Draymond Green over there smiling while he's choking somebody out, and if that would have actually caused damage to his fucking vocal cords, then what? Like, you gotta be like, come on, man. Like, you gotta be serious.
He's like 7 foot something. He ain't a porcelain doll.
I'm not.
Toughen up, Frenchie. Toughen up.
All right.
Toughen up, Fred. That is. Hey, real quick before we start talking Lakers, Bleacher Dave, do you think we're at a point where, with the Warriors, are at a point where it's like the antics is now outweighing the production when it comes to Draymond?
I mean, it's the same thing. You know, he giveth and he taketh away. I mean, we lost the damn championship in 2016 because of his damn antics, but we won in 2015 and 2022 because he's Draymond. You can't split them. He has been playing very well so far this season. I can answer that question better at the end of this season. Right now, it's just, you know, it's like you can't separate the good from the bad. It's like human nature, yin and yang.
Damn. All right.
Absolutely.
Look,
Absolutely.
who don't
All
want
right,
to see
folks.
fight?
What?
You go to car
Who don't want to
races,
what?
some people look for a crash, right? You go to a hockey game, you want to see a brawl break out. In the NBA, if Draymond is
Right.
getting sag nasty and dragging little 7-foot Frenchie who's returning to a little rag doll and grinning about it, you gotta laugh at it. Stop the slick talk, Frenchie. He's sag nasty.
Hey, for that, what's called what
All
he
right.
did for that sag nasty stupid shit, he about to be suspended for multiple games. So I hope y'all happy. I guess.
Like I said, I ain't happy about
all
that
right.
part. It's gonna hurt the team and his brother.
Oh,
He
hey,
can
I
get
mean
out.
that's what he knew that going in. He knew doing that it was gonna happen. So
Well,
I
clearly
guess.
he lost his temper, right? He's a team to lose his temper. And so ultimately, at the end of the day, you know, you can say, "Oh, he's got his brother's back. That's a good thing." Ultimately, at the end of the day, he hurt his brothers more than he helped them. It's unfortunate in basketball sense.
I agree with that. That's the part that I really agree with, that he hurt them more than he had helped. And I'm glad that there's some recognition of that, because, you know, for them not to have Steph last night, for them not to have Steph last night, I don't know. It's just like, why put your team in that position when you're already missing Steph? And and it's for him, and it's for him, and
But you gotta think they damn near won. So I went on, and once they said Steph was out, I tried to go bet the mortgage that the Warriors were gonna lose and not cover, but the game was off the boards, right? They played
you're right.
better, and I would tell you they played better and had a closer result last night because of this incident than if they wouldn't have without it.
Yeah, they
Problem
played.
is they're gonna be hurt in the
They
future.
you know, they Kerr was able to rally the troops. They played with adrenaline.
Yeah.
They were inspired. I think Pods definitely played above his pay grade. You know, so
And he's going to get minutes. And Kerr said he would get minutes, rotation minutes
yeah,
for the rest of the season.
he's like, he's going to keep getting minutes. He's
And
going to keep getting
given
minutes.
what Clay had been giving the team, you can't say because Clay didn't play. But given Clay's past performance, he scored more points last night than Clay had in any other game this season. So we could
Absolutely.
argue that he outplayed what we would have gotten from Clay, and we may have uncovered the key to the season. So anyway, let's put a positive spin on it.
We shall
Yeah.
see. All right, folks.
All right, I'm leaving.
You guys know
I
while
just
we're
came
here.
out so y'all can have
Appreciate
I got
you, Bleacher
things to
Dave.
do. Y'all be good.
Please, appreciate you. You guys know why we're here.
It's time for the main event. Well, it looks like we've had enough talk. It's time for the main event. Looks like all the talking has been done. It's time for the main event. Well, looks like we've had enough talk. It's time for the main event. Well, looks like there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event. Well, it looks like it's been enough talk. It's time for the main event. Looks like we've had enough talk. It's time for the main event. Well, it looks like there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event. Looks like we've had enough talk. It's time for the main event. Well, I know. It looks like we've had enough talk. It's time for the main event. It looks like there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event.
A three-point specialist in Kennard.
Yeah, he's one of those
Uh-oh, guys.
Maybe again at the other end. Look out, look out. Uh-oh, that's going to be a technical foul. They're going to call a double team.
Wow, that surprises me.
Yeah, I thought it was just going to be on AD. And look at Desmond Bane. Oh, there's some bad blood, serious bad blood right now. Bane standing up to Davis. Then D'Lo came in, pushed him aside.
Now we got a technical foul, I believe, on the Memphis coach. Well, this is what started it all. Nice outlet pass by LeBron, right over the top. AD with the easy hoop. And then when he turns to come back in, they kind of collided and two-hand shove there by Anthony Davis. And that's what started all of the extracurricular activities. Desmond Bane trying to
assists and 6 blocks, dominates the Grizz once again. AD, I got to start with this. When's the last time you and LeBron got to chill in the fourth quarter and just have fun and smile?
It's been a while. It was last year. Actually, I think it was probably the last time when we played them.
Yep.
Game 6, I think.
Yep. Had to play that.
But
Had to play that,
it was
folks.
all around dominant performance. No, I think it was the first game that we played a complete game, 48 minutes on both ends of the floor. So knowing that we have one tomorrow, but also knowing that this team, despite their record, they're a good basketball team. They have a lot of players that can play, and we didn't want to come out. We didn't want to come out how we usually start, getting down, and then trying to fight our way back, knowing that we got another one tomorrow. So this, like I said, is the first game that we put a complete 48 minutes together.
I got Rob and Meta with me, but I'm going to ask one real quick. The 3-pointers, 22 of them, ties a Laker record. You had 7 guys in double figures, and you had 5 guys that hit 3 threes or more. I've been saying it all year. You're too good of a team to be shooting this poorly. Finally had that breakout game, right?
Yeah, for sure. We put in the work in the gym every day, and guys are letting it fly. It's all about confidence. You're going to get the looks, and it's just about lining it up. Just about lining it up and knocking them down. So it's good to see.
All right, folks. All right, let me adjust this audio.
Yeah, the Lakers.
Yo, we had a game last night. We dominated the entire game. To me, it was the best win of the season. But let's get into it. Yo, I'm up here solo. So if you guys want to hop on stage, shout out to everyone that's in here. If you guys want to hop on stage, feel free. Please encourage it. Let's talk about this game. Also, in the playback chat, I shared the tweet. Let folks know we're in here. If you guys can retweet it, would truly appreciate it. Lakers won 134-107 against the Grizzlies. Grizzlies are now 2-9. Lakers, we're up 6-5 right now. Triple J. He had 8 points. Shot 3 for 16. Biyombo had 8 rebounds. He didn't score shit. Marcus Smart, he went out early with the injury. He had 3 points. Desmond Bane had 15. For a person that can't wipe his ass, he really loves to start shit. Just found crazy. Yo, Justin, I agree with you. The courts look great, man. I know I'm in the minority, but I think we're going to get used to it. I love how the court looks. I think it needs to be permanent, but that's just me. Lakers, Anthony Marshawn Davis had 19 points, 11 rebounds. He played 27 minutes. He had 6 blocks. 6 blocks, folks. Taurean Prince had 8 points. He shot 2 for 5 from 3. LeBron James, he played 23 minutes, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, shot 6 for 11 overall, 3 for 6 from 3. Cam Reddish had 10 points. He played 25 minutes. None of our starters played 30 minutes last night. Yeah, he can't reach the stove. Yeah, Taurean Prince played the most minutes out of our starters. He had 29. D'Angelo Russell, D'Lo. He had 24 points, shot 8 for 12 overall, 6 for 8 from 3. There was a period of time where he just couldn't miss a 3. He had 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Rui had 23, 3 rebounds, shot 8 for 10 overall, 3 for 3 from 3. Christian Wood. He had 10 rebounds. He shot like shit. He definitely shot like shit. But he had 10 rebounds. Lewis got some shine. He played 5 minutes, didn't do shit. Jackson Hayes, this is probably his best game with us so far. He had 11 points. Austin Reeves. I know there's several people in here that wants us to retract our statement. I'm just saying, if he does, let's see how tonight goes. If tonight goes like it should, yeah, you'll see a full retraction tomorrow. Austin Tyler Reeves had 16 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, shot 5 for 9 overall, 4 for 4 from 3. We scored 23s last night. We made 23s last night. That's 2 off the franchise record for the Lakers. Max Christie came in, everyone's savior. He had 5 points, made both of his shots, played 9 minutes. I think this is our best win of the season. This is the win. This is the first win. We have 6 wins so far. This is the first one that I feel completely good about. Now we know. Now you can say, yeah, I know it's against the Grizzlies, but yeah, they're 2-9 right now. Okay, I know that they're a trash ass team. They don't have Ja Morant. They don't have Steven Adams. Marcus Smart went down early. They're dealing with Derrick Rose was out. We know all of that. But this is one of those games where we took care of business early, and LeBron and AD didn't see the floor in the fourth quarter. I even like the fact that we, even in the fourth quarter where it was like, oh shit, they're making a little comeback. Our rotation guys, they held the lead. They held strong. So I love everything about this game. We played well. It's great to see those shots falling down. We need more. We need as many wins like this, especially the fact that it was the first night of a back-to-back. I was against LeBron playing last night. I'm still of the belief that, look, we would have been able to win that game last night without LeBron playing. Would we have won by 27? No. But do I think we could probably still win by 18 or 19 without LeBron? Yeah. It was a dope win to preserve LeBron like that, to have him only play 23 minutes. Yes, sign me up for that. The whole team played well. We shot the ball well. We shot 63% from 3 last night, 62.9 to be exact. We had 54 rebounds. We're crashing the boards, 30 assists. Yeah, we did well. I can't complain about last night at all. Anthony Davis was solid, just a fucking beast defensively. Our guy stepped up. Rui did his thing. Austin Reeves did his thing. D'Angelo did his thing. Cam Reddish. You knew it was going to be a special night when one of the first possessions, Cam Reddish almost made a steal. The ball ended up going out of bounds, but he just had that type of energy and atmosphere. I don't know if it was the court. I don't know if it was the jerseys, but you just had a sense that the team just had like a bounce to their step. Great energy for the squad. This is definitely I feel so good about this win last night. Now we just need to maintain, we truly just need to maintain what I think that's a 3-game winning streak right now. Let's keep it rolling. Yeah, Cam had a great bounce pass to AD. KB said best plays of the game was AD and Bronson for the fourth. Absolutely. We need more. We need more, as many games like that as possible. One thing I do appreciate about that is even Bron. Look at what we did in the first quarter. Okay, look at how we did in the first quarter. We didn't come up. Now we know this whole season our first quarter has been the worst. But first quarter we outscored them 37-26. So we came out aggressive, assertive. Everyone played well. LeBron was aggressive. He wasn't, just kind of playing lackadaisical and waiting for other guys to get started. It's almost like, yo, let's take care of business. So let's take care of business early, so we don't have to play catch up, and we can sit our asses down and relax in the fourth quarter. Yeah, you're right, KB. He was extremely vocal. Guys were engaged. Guys were working together. Great communication all around. So, yeah. If we come out with this energy every night, we're going to be a problem. Last night is a great example of what we can do and what we're capable of. And there's going to be teams. Like, we should be able to have a similar type of game against, I would say, Detroit. There's certain teams in the league that we know that, yo, come on, let's just take care of business, put them away, and sit our asses down in the fourth quarter. Not saying that we're going to do that all the time. We're not, because this league is in a great spot with this many competitive teams. But D'Lo had 24 points, and I was reading on the timeline. This is almost as if all the guys who were put in, like, hypothetical trades, fantasy trades for Zach LaVine, those were the guys that stepped up like crazy last night. This season is different. He came up clutch against the Clips. Now, can he do that against the Kings? Yeah, tonight, we are playing tonight. Can he do that against the Kings? We know we're going to be going against the Aaron Fox and them. We got to maintain that energy. So shout out to everyone that's in here. Real quick, tonight is not a League Pass game for the Lakers. But who we got coming up? We got Trevor. Tonight is not a League Pass game for the Lakers, but for all the Laker games, if it's League Pass or not, we will be in here just hanging out. So, when it's a nationally televised game like it is tonight on ESPN, we all still congregate here in playback, just watch the game on our own TVs and devices, and still talk throughout timeouts and half times and quarter breaks. So hang out with us. We will be in playback though, I guess in about an hour and a half. We're gonna check out the Mavs and the Wizards, and then some of the other League Pass games before the Lakers game. So we're still gonna be having watch parties in here tonight. But Trevor, what's up, fam? What was your thoughts on last night's game?
Impressive. Did it, got the job done. I know people are gonna say it's the Grizzlies. Yeah, if you see a bad team, you beat them down, let them know they're not very good, and they will give up, and that's what happened. Shout out to the guys who stepped up last night. D'Lo, who was tremendous, especially last night. Austin Reeves off the bench has been pretty good. Cam Reddish has been proving me wrong since first 5 games this season. He's been proving me wrong. Shout out to him. Rui Hachimura did his thing. Anthony Davis with 6 blocks, showing Triple J who's the real defensive player of the year. And good win last night. This is probably the most impressive win so far in the first 11 games? Yeah, 11 games. So yeah, let's keep this train rolling, and let's get a W against Sacramento tonight. Even though I don't think it's going to be easy, but if we can just lean defense and get the ball in Fox's hands, then I think we'll be fine.
Absolutely. Okay, I can dig it.
I want to get your thoughts on the Draymond BS thing. What's your thoughts on it, man?
Oh, folks, come in here on time, man. You're taking us backwards. Look, the thoughts on the Draymond thing. It's just more of the same. It's just constant antics. It's more of the same. I personally don't think that his production justifies the antics. At some point, it used to be that way, where his production justified the antics. He was the emotional leader, defensive anchor. He was like, the glue guy, all of that. Okay, cool. Clay and Steph, they're kind of cool and laid back. Draymond is that fire, gives them balance. Okay, I think times have changed. Last night it was uncalled for. To start, mind you, I think it was premeditated in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know if it was premeditated in the sense that, hey, let's try to get ourselves kicked out the game because, let's try to get kicked out the game because Steph isn't playing, and this is just like a scheduled loss for us, load management schedule loss, and we don't get into shit with the league. Or it could be a thing where, okay, Draymond and Anthony Edwards, we saw the videos, they were talking a lot of shit back and forth to each other in the previous game. Because remember, they played 2 games in a row, 2 games in 3 nights in Golden State. So, they were talking a lot of shit in the first game. Maybe it was like, all right, yeah, we're going to shut them up early. That happens 2 minutes into the game, and you're a veteran squad. It just seems off. But with Draymond, choking Gobert. First of all, Gobert, from what I saw, now Gobert is not a likable person. I'm not a fan of his. But it seems like when he grabbed Klay Thompson, it was just to like restrain him. That's how I interpret it. Like he was just trying to restrain him to stop him going after McDaniels.
I saw the whole video. I see a lot of Warrior fans on the timeline saying Gobert should have gotten ejected because he was grabbing Klay. What Gobert was trying to do, he was trying to hold Klay back. What Draymond did was unacceptable because you choked the man. Like, what if you could have busted his windpipe? Then what? Are you going to defend him then?
Yeah.
Like, I see a lot of Warrior fans on the timeline defending this. Like, stop defending this man. Like, stop it.
Yeah.
Like,
Look,
he is who he is.
Yep. I think he'll definitely get suspended. I think he'll.
I'll give it till tonight. I'll give it till tonight so they make an announcement. I'll give it to tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, I think he'll get suspended because of he's the quote unquote repeat offender. That he definitely is. He is definitely a repeat offender. Would it be 10 games? I don't know. I think it will probably be anywhere between 3 to 5. But if it is 10 games, I wouldn't be surprised. And I would not think it's excessive. Just because Draymond Green talks a lot of shit. He talks a lot of shit. He also gets away with a lot on the court by the refs.
Listen, man, I put this in the chat. I said, listen, man, Draymond can get away with first-degree murder, and people act like it never happened. That man can get away with first-degree murder and say, he'll be fine. Nah, bro. Like, and speaking of that, I just saw the Warriors' schedule. They got the schedule doesn't get any easier from here.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. What happens to them? What was your thoughts on last night's game with the Lakers and Grizzlies?
Oh, impressive win. Got the win. I know people gonna say, "Oh, it's the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies, they're not good." Well, you beat them down. You handle business. That's what you do to a bad team. You beat them down, let them know they're not very good, and they give up, and that's what happened. So. AD set the tone early. LeBron did his thing. Shout out to the role players that did their thing. And that's about it. And get ready for tonight. So that's about it.
Alrighty. Folks, feel free to hop on stage. We still do have a game tonight. What's up, Evan? What's up, everyone that's in here? Shout out Eric. Hope you're safe on the road. Hams, Wagwan, brethren. Malcolm, big up yourself. Two heads, one table. I acknowledge you. What's up, Josh? What's up, Volley? What's up, Eric Osmond? Appreciate you guys who have hopped over and made the leap with us on playback. Shout out Tone, our PGM sis. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Join us. We'll be in the watch parties later on. But Hams, well, go on, fam. What's your thoughts on last night's game?
Go on, everybody. Hope everybody's good, yo. Honestly, bro, exactly what I think it was Trevor just said, bro. We handled business last night. I was proud of everybody hitting their shots, and it kind of has me on edge a little bit because I'm wondering if we're gonna hit shots at the same capacity today. You already know how it goes. One night you could be on fire, the other night you could be shooting bricks. But if they come out with the same intensity, I feel like it's gonna be a dogfight, to be honest, because we see what's going on in Cali waters right now, bro. Everybody's rumbling, tumbling, energies are high. I think it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a showdown tonight, and if they can come out with the same intensity, same energy, we gonna be straight. We gonna be just fine, bro. Like I honestly enjoyed seeing how they played last night because they had fun, and it reminded me of how they are when they're on and when they're free and when they're not worried.
Yo, Hams, are you still there? Can anyone hear him? Hello, hello, hello?
He ready to speak.
Or is that me?
Yeah, I can't hear him.
Okay.
Yo, what's
All right, okay. All right, no one can hear him. Hams, are you there? All right, let's go to Josh. Josh, what was your thoughts on last night's game?
Yeah, so we literally took care of business yesterday. That was literally not a game to fuck around with. Although yes, it's a completely depleted, tanking Memphis Grizzlies team where they're just missing so many players. We literally took care of business. LeBron, the way LeBron came out last night is like LeBron said, "Nah, I'm gonna take care of business. Let's take care of business. Let's not fuck around. I'm gonna sit my ass down during fourth quarter. Me and AD both sit our asses down. Let's get the shit out the way. Get our rest in. Get ready for tomorrow, which is today actually. That's how the way they fucking played yesterday. So the way we fucking played is like, okay, we literally been fixing all the small issues that we've been struggling with, rebounding the fucking ball. You know what I'm saying? Making our shots. Our defense has been incredibly, like our defense has gotten a lot better as of late. So, like, I expect them to continue that on to tonight's game against the Kings because they know this Kings matchup is it's going to be a tough one. I expect them to get their lick back against the Kings, but the way we played last night, you know, it was just phenomenal. You know, D'Lo's been playing phenomenal, making better decisions. Cam Reddish, and like I said, Cam Reddish, my guy, the guy I've been looking forward to watching. The moment we signed him, he's been very, very impressive lately. Rui did his thing. AR did his thing coming off the bench. I hope AR continues to come off the bench. A lot of. I think I heard somebody on this. I think it wasn't on Groove Space last night. I think it was EP that said it. Like how I think it was talking about how the reason how AR and D'Lo can't play together, which I kind of agree because they both because it's like this. Yes, that backcourt it is kind of cooked a little bit, but at the same time, it's like the reason why they can't play together is because it's just for the defensive standpoint, and it's like they have to share the ball together and so on and so forth. So it's like, yeah, it kind of makes a lot of sense. But I do like they are coming off the bench because he's been playing a lot better coming off the bench. But and Jackson Hayes, he did phenomenal yesterday. He wasn't looking like a fucking reindeer in the middle of a fucking highway last night. He did some credible things. Wood was pretty damn non-existent. But But I'm not really. But other than that, majority of the team did phenomenal. Honestly, AD made a statement to Triple J. Saying he made a literally complete statement. Let him know that he should have been the depoy. But Triple J literally just got humiliated by him all night last night, and you love to see it. You love to see it. And other than that, I liked how the court looked, and so as the jerseys. I think the jersey started to grow on me, because I was kind of like, I wasn't too. I was kind of questioning a lot of things, questioning about the jerseys, like how the font was looking and all that shit. But like after just looking at the jerseys, like they kind of just completely grew on me. So I really do like the jerseys. I don't know about you guys, but I completely like the jerseys. After all, they completely started growing on me. So with that being said, I expect us to get the W tonight. I know it's not going to be an easy one, but with that being said, let's go to Lake Show.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, Hams. Hop on stage anytime, man. You already know. But yeah, shout out to everyone that's here. Appreciate you guys. Feel free to hop on stage. Yeah, the jerseys are dope. The jerseys are definitely dope. I like the color scheme more than I love the font and the formation of the font and all of that. The color scheme is dope. You can't go wrong with that color scheme. They say once you go black. But yeah, the courts was dope. Courts were dope, man. And it was great contrast to have us wearing black and then on those bright ass yellow courts. Yeah, it was dope. What else? Yeah, last night was the best win for us. Best win of the season for us. It's the game that I'm just like, you guys have been hearing me say this over and over and over again that we gotta preserve LeBron. And last night we did. Last night we took care of business. LeBron took care of business early. He took quality shots. He had a couple of little reckless turnovers, but hey, I'll take a game like last night. Yeah, I'll take a game like last night over any other type of game. So it was a great game. Solid. Can't complain. Who else? Who we got coming up? Trying to bring someone up. Here we go. We got Jersh. What's up, fam?
Man, last night. That was
What's good? What's good?
Game. Yeah. Can you hear me? I'm coming through.
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay, sick. Oh no! My first takeaway was seeing that pop off of Bron's game. Like, I think those black jerseys really did something to him. It made him. I think it really made him kind of remember those Cleveland days and those black jerseys. I really do. I think that's what turned him up in the
I
first
can hear
quarter.
you, fam.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Am I not coming through? Shit, y'all got me?
I had to do a hard reset. I had to just refresh. My shit was acting up. Can you guys hear me? If you guys are in the chat and hear me, do me a favor. Don't leave me on an island. Can you just let me know that y'all hear me? I would truly appreciate that. Nope, no one. All right. Thank you. One person. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you guys. Thank you. All right, I'm trying to bring up Jersh. Not sure what's going on. Looks like playback is tweaking. Yeah. Hold on, let me try to bring up Jersh again. Yep. Jersh, are you here?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I was saying I think those jerseys last night did something to them back in the time machine into those Cleveland 2018, some 2018 vibes. I just saw
Okay.
that pop like off the first step. I mean, just I think by his arm last night too, and so him coming off the first quarter like that gives the team. Every time there was a chance to go at him, he went 100%. So
All right.
take care of business.
All right, hold on. Hey guys, look. I don't know if it's playback. I'm not sure if it's my system, but yeah, it's the Matrix is kicking my ass right now. Yeah, we're all going. Yeah. Most folks didn't even hear you, Jersh. This is what we're gonna do, folks. Look, we're gonna be back in
Shit.
about we're gonna be back in about an hour and a half, folks. Yeah, we're gonna be back in about an hour and a half, folks. We're gonna shut it down. Appreciate you guys rolling through. But look, join us for the watch parties. We're gonna be hanging out here, checking out all the different games tonight, and then obviously you're just going to hang out here for the Lakers. So please join us. And obviously you already know tomorrow we're going to be back for Lake Show today to recap the Kings game. Appreciate you guys supporting us. Appreciate it. Also, Friday, we're going to have like a little contest. We're going to have like a little contest. Free Shit Friday. It's going to be Free Shit Friday. And going to be giving out some merch.